And going by the recommendations of the interlocutor Dineshwar Sharma, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti announced that the process of withdrawing FIRs against first-time offenders of stone pelting will be withdrawn. She also mentioned that the confidence-building measure reaffirms the central government's commitment towards changing narrative in Jammu and Kashmir. Now, 4 tweets that were put out by her in this respect, and I'm going to read them out to you. It is a ray of hope for these young boys and their families. This initiative will provide them an opportunity to rebuild their lives. It is encouraging that the interlocutor has started on a positive note. His recommendations are being taken seriously by both the central and state government. This confidence-building measure reaffirms the central government's commitment towards changing the narrative in Jammu and Kashmir and creating a reconciliatory atmosphere for sustained dialogues. Now, these were the tweets put out by Mehbooba Mufti in this respect, and joining me on this broadcast is my colleague Zeenat on the phone line. Zeenat, well, it looks like Mehbooba Mufti is siding terrorists and separatists yet again. Who is going to be answerable for all the harm that is caused by these stone pelters to our forces?
See, these are the recommendations that were made by the interlocutor of the Jammu and Kashmir, who was recently appointed, Dineshwar Sharma. He has asked the government of India to withdraw the cases against the first-time crime committers, stone pelters, and also has said that those who are having the FIRs or have pellet injuries, the pellet victims, should be rehabilitated. So it is more like a confidence-building measure that is coming from that is recommended by the interlocutor, and CM has tweeted on it that she feels happy that if things are put in place, because we have been seeing in the 2016 more than 1,725 people have received the pellet injuries, and in which around 80 people had 40 to 100% pellet injury. So they will be absorbed in the system, they will be given some jobs, they will be monetary help will be provided. So that will be a kind of a secure income. So although it has been accepted and welcomed by the people in Kashmir, and also the CM has tweeted that she welcomed this development move, because when the center appointed the interlocutor, the first thing was that he will be speaking on behalf of the government. That is why the cabinet rank status was given to Mr. Dineshwar Sharma. So if such recommendations are put in place, this will help in winning the hearts and minds of the people. So that is what the CM has been saying continuously. So again, the Chief Minister has tweeted that she has welcomed the move made by the interlocutor.
But even if it is a welcome move, what measures are going to be put into place to ensure that these stone pelters don't indulge in such activities again?
See, as you talk about the stone pelters, you recently remember there has been an ordinance passed by the governor of the J&K, N.N. Vora, who talks about that whosoever will damage the property, he will have to be imprisoned for 2 to 5 years, and he will have to pay the compensation, he will have to pay the cost of the price damaged property. So in a way, government, as state government, in collaboration with the center, is trying to improve the situation, because when you have who is committing a crime, if the public property is damaged, he will have to pay the cost. So obviously people now will not be indulging more in the public damaging property, and at the same time, the way the confidence building measures are taking place, this will definitely improve the situation in Kashmir. So now needs to be seen, will these things be implemented in letter of spirit, or the people will continue to choose the path of violence.
All right, Zeenat, many thanks for joining us this morning. Well, that is what is coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. The FIRs against stone pelters will be taken back, and this came out after Mehbooba Mufti put out these tweets. Now, these are recommendations of the interlocutor, Dineshwar Sharma. And on your screens, we've put up the tweets by Jammu and Kashmir CM Mehbooba Mufti. In her tweets, she says that these are the recommendations by the interlocutor, and this is indeed a positive note, a positive move. His recommendations are being taken seriously by the central and state government, and this initiative will provide young boys and girls and their families in Jammu and Kashmir to rebuild their lives.